Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the National Timely Action Hour. This is the show where we talk about everything from comic books to action figures and everything in between. My name is Aidan and I hope that you're doing well today. So we are nearing the end of our 12-part series review of Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars. This is episode number 10, issue number 10. This is called Death to the Beyonder. Now, in the previous episode, Dr. Doom had stowed away on Galactus' ship in order to steal his power, and he hopes that this will enable him to be able to steal the Beyonder's power. So on the surface of Battleworld, the heroes see the cosmic energy coming from Galactus' ship hovering above them. And Mr. Fantastic is not optimistic about this, and Captain America leads the retreat as they go to Doom Base in order to find more answers about this. So Captain Marvel goes up there and she observes Dr. Doom absorbing this energy, and Professor X is using his mind powers to connect with her mind, and we see the harrowing process of Dr. Doom achieving godhood. So he begins to comprehend the atoms around him and the molecules and everything about the structure of reality, and Captain Marvel is hearing this because Dr. Doom monologues a lot, so he's like, yes, I am able to see the atoms in the air. And Professor X, being linked to her mind, is relaying this to the other heroes. So they're like, we gotta get going. And Magneto uses his powers to help move the ship so they can get a move on. And then we have a little moral debate between Magneto, Cap, and Wolverine. And Doom walks past Claw's head as he monologues and then talks to him. So then, just as he begins to set off for the Beyonder, the heroes barge in, and there's a really cool action sequence where they try to free the villains from captivity in order to save them. And Spider-Woman notices that Captain Marvel is phasing out of existence here, and Claw gives them the rundown. So then we finally see Dr. Doom confront the Beyonder, and it's a very cool drawing by Mike Zeck and Bob Layton depicting the awe-inspiring power of this character. And Jim Shooter is doing a really good job, not only with the dialogue but the plotting of the story. It's very fun. And Spider-Man and the Thing save She-Hulk from debris, and Mr. Fantastic observes on the computer monitor that Galactus is KO'd. But then Hulk sees the destruction of the battle world on the other computer monitor, and he's like, guys, we gotta, head out here. And Colossus sees that the villagers are in distress, and Johnny is like, I don't have time for this. My brother-in-law just got crushed, which is a bit weird because, he's stretchy, so the debris shouldn't have affected him, but here we are because the plot needs Mr. Fantastic to be hurt for this to proceed. And the Beyonder, just tries to swat Dr. Doom away, and it's again a beautiful bit of artwork here, and then he finally absorbs the power with Galactus's essence that he had stolen, and Spider-Man Spider-Sense warns him that Doom is coming, and they try to form a circle.
Get up, let him get up, let him get up.
But then Magneto is like, yeah, I'm gonna take Doom's offer and join him so I can get what I want. But then Hawkeye and Iron Man stop him, and he's like, or was I gonna do it? Or was I doing it of my own volition? Or was he compelling me with his sorcery as Doctor Doom and the powers of Galactus and the Beyonder? Because as you may recall, Chris Claremont, who was the main writer on X-Men at the time, was doing a redemption arc for Magneto. So a lot of questions are raised. But we get to see Doctor Doom having flashes of his origins, how he was the son of a witch, and how she was killed, and how he took control of Latveria and became its king. Now we get to see him really understanding his new lease on life with his circulatory system and his body coming apart as the Beyonder studies him before being completely overwhelmed by Doom, because Doom had stolen a fraction of the Beyonder's power, but now he's absorbing the full power. So the heroes save the villains from being killed in the destruction, and Wolverine and Cap, who have been arguing over the last 9 issues, finally, make amends, and we end with Doom in a giant form confronting the heroes and villains as they escape Doom Base. And Cap is like, alright, let's muster, let's do one final push, and Doctor Doom proclaims that the war is over. Hold! Stay your hand, Captain America. Absorbing the Beyonder's vast energies caused my form to swell to enormous proportions, but I am what I wish to be now. Let me then return to human proportions so that we may more easily speak face to face. First, know these things. The Beyonder no longer exists, and Doom has been reborn. Thus have 2 evils come to an end. There is no enemy left to fight. The war is over. And that leads into issue number 11, and I really, really like this cover for the next issue. But it is a very, very cool, tense, action-packed issue. This is by far one of the most exciting. That's not to say that the previous 9 issues were not exciting. It's just that since we know this is a 12-issue series, issue number 10 really delivered on the promise of having this epic conflict between not only the villains of Doctor Doom and Magneto versus the heroes, but Doctor Doom and Magneto versus each other. And we get to see the full might of the Beyonder, and we get the cosmic drama of Galactus being incapacitated and what that means for the universe. And we get to see the humanity of the heroes and the villagers, and we do get a glimpse at the humanity of Doctor Doom, although I am one of the few people who postulates that he is not as redeemable as he seems, because many people, especially in the last 20 to 30 years, like to say that Doctor Doom is a hero who turned to villainy. Some say that he's a villain who could have redeeming qualities, but I just think of him as a straight up villain, because the amount of times he's tried to murder the Fantastic Four and the amount of times that he has tried to conquer the world and now the universe through this story, it is just, hard to see him in that light. But once again, my name is Aidan. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the National Timely Action Hour. If you are new and want to check out more content like this, please subscribe and ring the bell to be notified when I post new videos. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, hit the dislike if you didn't like it. You can comment your thoughts below and suggest any future videos. And in the description, I will leave links to my podcast and social media profiles. And I will also leave links to my merch store and Patreon page. So if you would like to support this channel financially, please consider clicking on those links. You can buy a shirt or a coffee mug with my channel's logo on it at the merch store or on Patreon. There are 3 tiers. The lowest tier is as low as $3 Canadian per month. The second tier is $10 and the third tier is $25. You can either make a one-time donation or you can become a monthly donor. But either way, you get a slew of benefits like early access to videos, you get early access to episodes of my podcast, you get to read my original writing projects, you can get exclusive content like exclusive episodes of my podcast and videos for this channel that are only on there, and you can vote on exclusive polls. But that's just up to you. Either way, if you just subscribe to this channel, it's free. I would appreciate that. Or if you would like to donate money to me, I would appreciate that as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I sincerely hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.